Hey everyone, guess who's back? It's Kamish back here with another draft preview, and this time we got Dushan and Subotica Spartans. One owner that I'm happy to have in the league, one guy that I have a ton of respect for. You're one of my favorite owners, Dushan. You've always been able to talk to me and give me either words of support or just words of encouragement or and words of being there and having my back. So I just want to say I really appreciate it, Dushan, and yeah, I consider you a friend, bro. So let's get into the preview here. So Dushan, and things look a little bit different for you than normal usually, Dushan. So this will be interesting to go through the preview. So your current keepers, I'm a bit concerned, to be honest. Well, first off, you got Jalen Hurts, quarterback Philadelphia. So speaking about the mock drafts, I'm pretty sure I had you mocked to pick him the one year and it panned out, I feel. So, I know obviously Philly struggled towards the end of last year, but Jalen Hurts with the deal threat quarterback as well as how all those weapons around him. You got to think he's going to put up big numbers and put up big numbers again. I mean, they've just added Saquon to the running game. So I think that it improves the running game than what they've had previously, right? So I think Philadelphia is a team to look out for to potentially go all the way this year. And then you got current keepers, also running back Gus Edwards, Los Angeles Chargers. So that's a tough one, right? They know there's competition in that room with Dobbins, the rookie. But the thing is I am hearing that Gus Edwards is going to be the RB1 there. So I think actually this might work out for you. Let's remember it's Harbaugh's brothers. And obviously, John probably told Jim, hey, here's Gus, here's what he can do. And likely Jim's listening to that, right? So then you got Michael Pittman, wide receiver, Indy. He's still the WR1 there, I believe. And, I will have to see if things improve, obviously, with Anthony Richardson in a full year, maybe being healthy. It's tough when you have guys like Minshew throwing the ball. So we'll have to see how Pittman does this year and how Indianapolis can progress. And then tight ends, you go into tight end strategy, much like Susie is. You got Travis Kelsey. I mean, let's face it, catching Kelsey, Taylor Swift, the Super Bowl doesn't get much better than that for Kelsey. Guy made millions with the Swift thing. So, I mean, guy's an entrepreneur, right? He's promoting the vax and all that. And, he's Pfizer probably gave him big money. So, hopefully that big money translates to fantasy results for you. And then Pat Fryermuth, I keep hearing that this guy is a tight end under the radar pick this year for Pittsburgh. And I think, well, it's hard to say, right? Because Russell Wilson, if he's the starter there, he doesn't utilize the tight ends all that well. But of course, he's going to have to listen to Tomlin. And yeah, it'll be interesting there. But, the two tight end strategy, it just makes it so there's hardly any good tight ends left. If you and Susie are already picking four, um, that's huge. And then even for myself, I'm going two tight end strategy. So that's six tight end strategy, six tight ends out of the pool all right there. But I am maybe making a shift with my keepers, but we'll have to wait and see. And then Roquan Smith, this guy's going to put up a ton of volume in Baltimore, and he's one of the best linebackers in the game. So this is where things are a little bit different for you, Dushan. You actually made a few trades last year, and you are active. There's always been criticism in the past of some of the international owners not willing to trade or don't trade much. I say, who cares? If you don't want to trade, you don't want to trade. It's your choice, your team. But you did make a few trades last year, and I think it was to try to survive because you were in a survival year last year, and I think you're in a survival year again. You're gonna have to nail your picks. You got the 12th pick overall, not the best situation to be in, to be perfectly honest with you. And you're gonna have to find a way to hit on them picks, and it's gonna be kind of interesting to see where you do land with those picks. You got no round 7 this year, so that hurts you in the first 10 rounds. And then you got no round 12, you got no round 14. So those could be good either depth flex picks or you're still filling out your defense there. And of course, you have the extra two picks now in rounds with rounds, the extra round 22 and round 23. So some of the picks in the latter half just puts more pressure on you as an owner to do more research to find those very deep sleeper type picks because of how deep this league actually is. And you already know that. And that's on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. Likely first pick. Sean figures, hey, you're gonna replace Travis Kelce with Brock Bowers in Vegas. We'll have to see if that's the case. I did just read a report today that Michael Mayer, the other tight end there, is bulked up to 265 to, I guess, accept his blocking tight end role. So it's clear that Brock Bowers will be the main guy there. And with Minshew and Aiden O'Connell throwing the ball, Sean might be onto something there, or he's way too overvalued. Hard to say. Myself, I just went with where Sleeper had the rankings and where you'd be picking. And in that range, I saw you going with a wide receiver of either the rookie, Worthy, or McConkey, or the veteran and D Hop. I think either one is going to produce. You would think the rookies obviously carry a level of risk. D Hop would be the for sure, more for sure thing. I honestly think D Hop could still be the WR1 in Tennessee. I know everyone's hyping Ridley, but I think D Hop's a better receiver still, even at his age. And then potential storylines here. So I didn't get Sean's take on what he thinks is going to happen for your season. That's too bad. We missed out on the last 10 teams there from Sean. People get busy, and that's why obviously I'm doing these solo. It's too hard for him and I to get together and try to do these together. It's just our schedules are too busy. But for you this year, Dushan, again, I just told you I think it's another survival year. So the best I see you doing, or if things go well, I got consolation, and if things go bad, I got consolation. I think you're a good enough team to survive. I just think you're way too good of an owner to drop. And you showed last year you're not much of a, you usually don't trade much, and that's fine. But the reality is too, you knew you had to trade last year to survive, and that also just shows me your commitment to this league. And honestly, bro, I couldn't ask for a better owner. I honestly hope one day, brother, we actually get a chance to meet. I can say that about a lot of guys in this league. But you are one guy, dude, that you could tell, when you've sent me messages and stuff, you're just an honest, genuine, good dude. So just want to say, really appreciate you having you in the league. It's good to have a brother like you. And it'd be nice if the league just always has brothers in it, but I know that's not always the case. But good luck this year, man. I know it might be a little bit more of a challenging year, but I don't doubt your talents. So I think you'll do well. Have a good year.